Hello everyone, this is TL. Today we'll be addressing a challenge from HackerRank's 10 Days of JavaScript. This request came from one of the students I was assisting. This is day 8 of HackerRank's 10 Day of JavaScript. Creating a button. Let us quickly read the instruction. In this challenge, our objective is to create buttons using JavaScript. The task is complete the code in the editor to generate a clickable button with the following specifications. The button's ID should be btn. The initial text label of the button should be 0. After each click, the button's label must increment by 1. Remember that the button's text label is controlled by the inner HTML property of the JavaScript object. The button should have the following style properties. The width should be 96 pixels, height 48 pixels, and the font size should be 24 pixels. Note, since the .js and .css files are located in different directories, use the link tag to specify the CSS file path and the script tag to specify the JS file path. Explanation. Initially, the button looks like this, with value 0 inside. Then 4 inside after 4 clicks. After 9 clicks, it should have 9 inside. Okay. Now that we know what we are required to do, let's proceed to the HTML file and create the button. We'll start by adding the necessary HTML markup to create the button element. If you still remember, we were told to set the ID of this button to btn, and set the inner HTML to 0. This will be the initial value of the button. Now, let's go to the CSS folder and into the CSS file to apply the styling to the button as per the provided instructions. The most efficient approach is to refer back to the given styles in the instructions, copy them, and paste them into our CSS style sheet. We are using the ID, so we use a hashtag symbol to apply the styles to our button. Now, we will select and remove the red text to properly format our CSS rules, and add a semicolon at the end. Follow along. Now, back to our HTML file, let's link the CSS file. And also, at the end, let's include our JavaScript file that we will work on next. Good for you if you caught the typo early. Here, where we link our CSS file, the file extension should be .css, not .js. That is why our styles are not applied to the button when we render. Finally, let's write some JavaScript. The first step, we will grab our button. Second, we will add a click event listener to our button. This function takes 2 parameters. The first parameter specifies the type of event we want to listen for, which in our case is a click event. The second parameter is a callback function, defining what action we want to take when this event occurs. In our scenario, we want to implement a function that increases the button's value by 1 each time it is clicked. Within this callback function, our task involves 2 steps. Retrieve the initial value of the button. Increment this initial value by 1 and display it as the button's new value. By the way, these 2 steps that we will follow to solve this problem are called algorithm. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure or set of instructions designed to perform a specific task or solve a problem. Alright, now let's follow our algorithm and do the first step. And now let's do the second step. Sorry guys, I made a small typo. The get element by ID, the D there, should be a lowercase. And with that fixed, everything should work fine. And we are done, the problem is solved. Thank you for watching, see you on the next one. Comment below with a question that you want me to solve next. Whether it is Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or PHP. Just drop your question below.